Hello, everybody. Andrea Turowski here. So some of you have been asking, so what does it exactly mean to be a part of your team if I would like to sell LipSense? So that is a good question because I had the same question when I first started looking into it a little bit. I thought, okay, so what does it mean to be a part of your team? Like what do I have to do? What can I do? What should I be doing? Like help me, right? So it makes total sense why you may be thinking the same thing. So that's why I thought that I would do a video to help to answer as many questions as I had been having. So I did make some notes for myself so I didn't forget the questions. So just pretty much all you have to do is you have to sign up under my ID. So I will send you the link. You just have to pay the sign-up fee, which is $55, which is easy. Actually, that's pretty good because for a lot of companies out there to sign up to be a part of their company, you have to pay well over $100. But some of you have been asking, so for that $55 fee, do we get a kit? Do we get anything? Since our stock is in such high demand, they are actually not offering any kits at this time, which to me makes sense because, people sign up all the time, which is excellent. But if we were giving the colors to kind of them, then we would have a much harder time, I guess, trying to accumulate stock. So it makes sense that we're not getting anything pretty much from that. So we're not getting any like LipSense, any products, none of that. But that's why they can keep the price so low. Like if they charged us, say, $100 or more, then they would have to give us, something in that package. But I was actually pleasantly surprised because when I signed up, I wasn't expecting anything. But they send you this like large package that included DVDs. I forget how many DVDs to be exact, like 3 to 5. That includes full training, webinars. You have full access to the membership login area right away. Plus, you will get at least a 20% discount on everything. So you do get a lot. They do send you a catalog. They send you some brochures. They send you a book, which is actually quite inspiring, called $1 Million Lips, I believe. Like I read it twice because I actually thought like, okay, so I would like to learn how to do the best that I possibly can in this company. And it teaches you that, which is awesome. So I read that twice. So as I said, I was pleasantly surprised that like I had this like huge thing and I was like, wow, like this makes me feel pretty special that I'm a part of this company, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, so you will likely get that in the mail after signing up. It was about a week for me. For some people it takes 2 weeks. It just sort of depends on where you live. But the nice thing is that as soon as you sign up, you can start ordering right away. So then as soon as you order, typically the mail takes about a week, 2 weeks at the most, depending on where you live, and they ship everything to you. So what I suggest is that people start like ordering a good amount, because once you have that in your hands, once you have it in stock, people want to buy. But I will be talking about that more later. You do not have to have stock on hand, but in my experience, pretty much everybody on my team, they can see that as soon as they have stock on hand, people want to buy. They will, come over, they will want to test a couple colors, they will love it, and then say, oh, well, you have this color too. Oh, you have this and this and this. Well, I will take all of them, But if you don't have them and you say, well, you can order anything you want, but I have to order it for you, it takes about 2 weeks. They go, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll get the one color then since you have it here. And that's usually how it is. Plus, it's nice to have stock for parties. Because I know me, which never happens, but when I attend a party, say for a different company, I would love to be able to take something home. And if they have things in stock, if I am able to take something home, I order more. I do, because if I want something, I want it now. As horrible as that sounds, but I'm probably not the only one out there. So it's nice to have stock. I always have stock on hand. always. Because I typically do a party once a week, twice a week sometimes. I do a lot of parties online also, and I find in person, if people are able to see everything in person, if they're able to test everything, they want more. So how amazing is that? The more they want, the more they buy, the more money we make. So it makes sense to have stock, but you don't have to. You can easily take pre-orders, say that these are the colors that I have available on the website. Let me know what you want. They pay you first and then you order. So you don't have to spend any of your own money. But like I said, that has its, you know, it's not always easiest too, because they have to then wait a week to 2 weeks to get the product. When I can guarantee you, if you did have it with you, they would buy more. Happens to me all the time. So I always have stock. So that is something typically that you should do first, is pretty much order it right away, but I will help you with everything. I created my Facebook group also right away. If you need help, I can help you, because that's what I'm here for. So all you have to do is you have to create your Facebook group. You have to think of a name. It can't have the words LipSense or the company name in it. So think of something creative without those names in it. And then start sharing some photos. You know, let people know all about LipSense and why it's so amazing. You know, they have tons of videos on YouTube, tons. Show people it doesn't come off and that it's amazing. Show people that. And then just add everybody you know, because you never know who might be interested in LipSense. People have heard of it, but then they're like, but I don't know what it is. I don't understand. Oh, so you need a color and a gloss. Well, tell me more about it. Add everybody you know. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to your mom, talk to your sister. And the more you start talking about it, after at least a couple months or so, when people see that you are selling, when people see that you're having a good time, a lot of them come to you and say, hey, I would like to make some money from home. Like, how can I get started doing this too? Have them be a part of your team, because everything that they order, you make 10% off of that. How awesome is that? That's like easy money, okay? I'm sorry, but it is easy money. And when you order for yourself, depending on how much you order, you can get a 20 to a 50% discount. You sell at full price, so that means you are making quite a commission. I always order enough to get a 50% discount, because if I don't, I feel like I'm leaving money on the table. So, because I always sell out and I have to order more. So I might as well order a lot so I don't have to worry about saying, oh, you want that color? I just sold out of that. Oh, you want that color too? I sold out of that yesterday. I have more coming, but it's going to take 2 weeks. People don't like hearing that, because there's lots of people out there that sell LipSense, but they might have stock. So if they know kind of people in the neighborhood, they will just buy from them instead of from you, because they want it now. That's just how it is, right? So I always order enough to get the 50% discount, because I don't want to leave money on the table. In fact, the first month I made at least $500. I'll have to double check that. But that was me sort of not knowing what I was doing. I was just kind of getting started, like saying, hey guys, like taking selfies, you know, things like that. So, and you do not have to have a lot of energy. You do not have to be out there. You do not have to be like sell, sell, sell all the time. I have lots of people on my team who are shy, who are quiet, but that's them. That's totally fine. It doesn't make a difference. People want LipSense. If they know you sell it, if they know you offer it, they will buy from you. As soon as they try it, they will want it. So I like to say it's easy money, but at the same time, you have to work for it. If you simply, you know, sign up and sit back and think, okay, why am I not selling anything? Why is nobody asking me questions? Like, I posted a selfie like a month ago. You're not going to sell. You have to be consistent. You have to treat it as if this is your own business, because it is. You know, the harder you work, the more money you make. It's that simple. And the nice thing is, the possibilities are endless. I have people making $10,000 a month, okay? That's not me. To make $10,000 a month, you do have to have quite a team, which is awesome. We will all be like that, but you have to have a team. Plus, you pretty much have to be doing this like full time. Do I want to do it full time? Maybe not necessarily, right? But hey, I have made at the most so far about 5,000 a month. That's pretty damn good, right? From working from home selling some lipstick, right? You can make a lot more if you have a team. So that is something that I do train my team to actually work at is, you know, talk to your mom, talk to your sister. Do they want to make some extra money too? You know, have them sign up under you because everything that they sell, you make 10%. Okay. Plus, though, I do tutor part-time. So, or I should say full-time. Like I pretty much tutor full-time and I do the LipSense, the part-time. So between the two, I am doing pretty good, right? And I love it. That's the main thing. Like I would much rather be doing this than have to work 9 to 5 every day, be exhausted afterwards, and then have to always live my life after work. I would like to live my life all the time. If I want to go to the store at 2 in the afternoon, heck, why not? I work from home. I can do whatever I want. I can plan parties for what works for me, not the other way around. So how cool is that? And once people see that, people will want to do the same thing. They will. They'll be saying, okay, if you can do it, I can do it too. Like, you know, it doesn't look that hard. I mean, it looks hard. Like you have to work at it, but hey, just tell me how to do it. Show me your ways. And that's it. So it's perfect. What other questions do people have? Those are just kind of the main ones was, you know, how to sign up. Do you get anything in your kit? A lot of people have been asking about the out of stock, you know, issues that we have had. When I signed up, we could order 2 colors. That's it. Right now, you can order about 8 or 9. That's pretty good. I don't see it as us having out of stock issues now. When I first started, oh, heck yes. Like I wanted so many different colors. My customers were asking me, well, do you have a pink? Do you have a purple? I said, well, I have a neutral and I have a red. That's all that's available. 3 weeks later, one other color might be available, and I'd be thinking, well, I don't want to order like 20 of that same color to get the 50% discount. So, you know, things were harder at the beginning because you have to order a lot to get the 50% discount. But I didn't want to order like $1,000 worth of a neutral and a red. And, you know, that's it, right? Like, that's just not what I wanted to do. And keep in mind, you know, to make the numbers simple here, if you put $1,000 of product in your cart, yes, that sounds expensive, but you're only paying $500 for $1,000 worth of product. If you sell all of that, you make $500 and you get your money back. So you see how that works? Easy, right? But in regards to the out of stock issue, I don't feel we have that as much anymore because you can order at least 7 different colors at a time. That's awesome. Still, not all of the colors are available all of the time because we do sell out fast. Like there was a red that came available last week and I was out of the house. But I did hear that it came on the website to order, and by the time I got home, it was already sold out, but that was also 7 hours later. So when I first started, anytime that they would bring a new color, like you had to hurry up, and you had to order that because within a half an hour, it'd be out. And I would kind of be like, this is too stressful. So it's not like that anymore. I am so happy though that I just pushed through and stuck with it because now I pretty much have every single color and I love it. It's so much fun. Like I can use every single color. Every single color that I buy, I always buy one for myself. So then that way I can put it on too, you know, show people how awesome it is. And that is a business expense. So why not? Oh yes, that's another question. People were asking me how they can write off expenses. So this is a little more complicated. I mean, it's not complicated, but I do teach a class on this. I teach about 3 different ones. So you will learn more when you're a part of my team because I teach you everything. I teach you how to organize everything. So come tax time, you can write everything off. For example, your cell phone. You can write that off because you need it for the camera to take the selfies, to take the videos. You need it for emails, to email customers. You know, that is a business expense. Your mortgage, you can write that off because that's your home. You need your home to do business. If you buy a new laptop, you can write that off because you need the laptop for the internet to do things like this. I bought a webcam on Saturday. That's a tax write-off. I bought a purse a month ago. That's a tax write-off because I can put my LipSense in my purse when I go to a party. See how that works? So I will teach you all of that. I do recommend hiring an accountant. They're not expensive. They're totally worth it. Mine is about $2.99, I think, for a year. Totally worth it. I just sort of give him my organized paperwork, and then he does everything for me. It's amazing. But I will teach everybody more about that because, like I said, I do teach about 3 classes. It's not complicated, but it's not as easy as just like 1, 2, 3. You know, it's a little more complicated. So I will teach you guys how to do that because, as I mentioned, I do own my own tutoring business, and I've been doing that since I was 19. So I am quite confident in how to do the tax write-offs if you work from home. What else? Actually, those were kind of the main questions that people had. So if you guys think of anything, please just let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.